Coach, wild game. I know y'all didn't shoot it that well in the first half, but I mean to play like you did in the first half and only be down 7, how huge of a luxury was that?
That's what we talked about. We talked about I don't think we could have played any worse, but we'd still cut it to 7. And we talked about in this environment, it's just about heart. And the two things they didn't think we did well, besides shooting the ball, we didn't take care of it, and we didn't rebound it very well. And those are two things we could control. And we really came out, and even though they extended their lead a little bit early, I thought we played with much better energy the first couple minutes of the third and carried that energy over the rest of the game because we rebounded much better. We took care of the ball better and just played with a lot more heart, I thought. Toughness.
It seemed like in the third quarter, every time you guys would hit some threes, they'd answer back on the other end. But finally, they're late on I think the final minute of the third quarter. Y'all were able to get a couple more threes, knock it down to a 3-point deficit. I mean, how huge is that kind of final stretch?
We had a little run right there, and we had some of our bench girls in, and then helped us make a good run to close out the third and give us a lot of momentum going into the fourth. And then in the fourth, we were able to get some stops, and we were able to finish those stops with rebounds.
Gwen, you shot it well from 3. I know in the first half you really made some big threes, and then of course in the second half as well. Corner threes, is that your specialty? It seemed like it today.
I guess so. The last couple of games, I've just been able to knock them down. They felt good coming off my hand and just went in.
Hit 2 big ones to substitute from each corner.
Question for Gwen. You're a senior, and Alcoa last went to state the year before you got in high school. And you just talk about how good it feels to be here and get a win on the stage. After all those years of going out in the sub-state, going to Big Bend and not being able to get here on this stage?
I love my girls, and there's just been a lot of work put in the past 4 years, and just super excited to do it with this group of girls, and we're ready for the next game.
I'm kind of piggybacking off that. So many times when a program hasn't been there, for some years, and a new group gets there. A lot of times, those lights get really, really bright. How were you guys able to kind of maintain yourself? Particularly, with the Tullahoma team that was playing well, especially in that first half.
Well, we didn't do a very good job first half, but we were able to get enough stops. We had 17, shot 19%, 10 turnovers in the first half, but luckily we'd held them to 24, so that we were able to just give ourselves a chance to the point when we finally did get used to the game and realize it's just basketball. And despite the stage, we were able to make a run, and because we kept it tight by playing good defense in the first half.
How have you kind of, or I guess the question for the players, how has the coach, maintained you guys' confidence throughout the season that, made you feel like you belonged here, like you guys are ready for this, for these moments?
I'm proud of him. He's just instilled confidence in me for these past 4 years, and this game and the past couple of games I've been really proud of him. He's been calm and very, very encouraging, and
that's not the norm.
and just very happy he's my coach.
Coach, was Briley the option on that play, or like for that?
We just wanted to kind of what we call our flow, and we did a good job of reversing the basketball quickly, and she came off of it, stepped up confidently, and that was a huge shot because she'd sat a little bit in the fourth because Katie Brewer was playing so well and making big plays for us, and got a little tired late, and we brought Briley back in, and so she came off the bench and hit a huge shot, and that just says a lot about her character.
Coach, talk about Holly Bailey making that steal. I know she's an infielder. It looks like she was tracking down the fly ball, though, on that one. Just how big was that late in the game?
Hallie would be an All-American outfielder, too, if you put her out there. That's just her making plays, and that's what she's done for us for 4 years. And she's just a winner. She's an SEC athlete, and that was just her tracking it down and making a play.
Yeah. Gwen and Harper, I guess, just kind of talk about the confidence level you have to keep shooting after kind of a slow start, but just to both hit, big threes in the second half. Just how big was that for y'all?
I'll let you go on.
I was going to say, I didn't play too good the first half, and I just knew after that timeout that we needed to come back, have energy, and just get the game going and just get a big lead.
Yeah, the nerves were definitely high. I bricked a couple of shots, but just able to get myself a little bit calmer and knock down some important shots.
Question for Harper. You hit that shot to give you guys the lead. Did you think twice about it? You didn't look too nervous.
No, I don't even know. I just knew we needed to get a big lead and just get it started then and there.
When y'all were up 3 in the final seconds and they heaved up a 30-footer, it spun out from where you were on the floor. Did it look like it was going to drop?
Yes, I was so nervous.
Assistant coach wanted to foul them and send them to the line. And when that rimmed out, he grabbed me and said, "I told you." So maybe I need to listen to him next time.
Coach, offensively to start 1 for 13 in the game, but still be in a manageable deficit at halftime. What does that say just on the defensive end to still be in that position?
And that's kind of what we've done since January. Early in the year when we had some struggles, with our injuries, with illness, and with our schedule. We played against 6 teams that are here in the state tournament, either this one or the private school. We played 9 games against those teams. So we took some lumps early, and we weren't very good defensively. And we kind of adjusted what we did, and we changed some things. And I got out of my 30 years of coaching stubbornness, and my assistant Taylor Brown wanted to give a new look, and we've done that, and it's worked well for us. And it kept us in the game first half because again, 19% from the field, 10 turnovers, got out rebounded first half, and we're down 7. And that's what we talked about at the half. We're right there. Game started, now the nerves are out. Let's go out and just be tough. And that's the biggest thing. Is that I thought we were the tougher team in the second half, and that's what it's going to come down to on this stage.
Next round, looking ahead to Dyersburg, what do you know about them at this point?
I know they're really athletic. I know number 11 looked super today. I know she had anything close to 20 and 12 boards, and I just thought she controlled the game in that first game. They played the zone, but it's a pretty active zone, and they're very athletic. So we'll have to knock down some shots. We'll have to take care of the basketball, and we'll have to rebound. It's just going to come down to what it always comes down to. Take care of it, defend, and rebound.
The Film Room is presented by SmartBank. Play smart, bank smart. SmartBank. For more information, visit smartbank.com.